Welcome to another episode of Blonde in the Kitchen. Today, my mom will be making a blush pavlova with mascarpone whipped cream and fresh raspberries. This delicate dessert was named after Anna Pavlova, a Russian ballerina. The meringue that is made for a pavlova is not your ordinary meringue. It has a crisp crust on the outside and a light, airy, cloud-like texture on the inside. To start, go ahead and add your egg whites to a bowl. You're going to want to mix these on medium-high speed until what you have here is not just a frothy egg white mixture, but a thick, almost stiff peak. Once that's been achieved, we're going to add our sugar 2 tablespoons at a time until all of our sugar is incorporated into the egg whites. After every 2 tablespoons of sugar, we mix for about 2 minutes. Here we have our second addition of sugar to the egg white mixture, and with that you'll notice your egg whites getting thicker and glossier, and a great time to add in your salt. After about a minute or two of incorporating your salt, go ahead and add your lemon juice. The acidity in the lemon juice will help with stabilizing the egg whites. It's going to make it nice and stiff, and it's going to let it be sturdy and hold itself up in the oven. You can substitute lemon with white vinegar or cream of tartar if you don't have lemon juice in your kitchen. And all that's left after this step is to add in your cornstarch. So cornstarch is the star of the show when it comes to meringue for pavlova. That is because the cornstarch is what makes it soft and airy on the inside, rather than the crunchy texture that you get from a typical meringue. Alright, so this is done. I'm going to show you what the peaks are going to look like. They're nice and soft. You don't want them to be too stiff. And here's where we get to add our colors. To achieve the color that we want, which is a blushy pink, we're using 1 mango, 1 peach, 1 lemon, and 2 strawberry drops of food coloring. So now that we've achieved the color, we're going to get the baking tray ready. To make a nice circle shape, we're going to use a cake pan and draw out a circle on our parchment paper. We're going to turn this over so that the ink doesn't get on the pavlova, but we do like to use it as a guide. For the baking tray, we're adding a little bit of the mixture on each corner so that it keeps the parchment from moving around when we're adding the mixture to it. This is where you get to have fun and be creative. What we're doing is kind of a simple swoosh on the top, and we're going to kind of push this out so that we get to the circle shape that we created with the cake pan. Once it's spread out to the diameter that you'd like, you are free to place it in the oven. But my mom wanted to use her spatula to make some pretty kind of design for the side. To bake this, set your oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and once you place it in the oven, immediately change the temperature to 225 degrees. Let it bake for an hour, and then turn your oven off and leave it in the oven for another hour before taking it out. While it bakes is a good time to make the mascarpone whipped cream that we're going to put on top of the meringue. So what we have here is 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese, which we're going to whip until it's nice and light and very soft. This is room temperature, but it does need about a good 5 minutes of whipping. The more air that you put in, the better, and the more you whisk, that means the more air that goes into your cheese. So once this is nice and soft and fluffy, we're going to go ahead and add a cup at a time of the heavy cream. After each cup of heavy cream goes into the mascarpone cheese, go ahead and give this about a 3 to 4 minute mix on medium to high speed. I personally love this part because I like to watch it grow and get fluffier and become a whipped cream. Now here we're going to add the vanilla, and once that's incorporated, we're also going to add in the powdered sugar. With the powdered sugar, you're going to want to mix this for about another 4 to 5 minutes, and your whipped cream is done. Cover it with some saran wrap and place it in your fridge until you're ready to use it to decorate the meringue. The great thing about this dessert is that you can decorate it for any time of the year. So let's say it's summer, you can add beautiful fresh fruit on top. For the winter, you can add delicious frosted cranberries. It's really all up to you. If you're new to the channel, we love our blushy pinks, but if you're used to us by now, you can tell we love raspberries, we love roses, so we're going to decorate ours with just some raspberries on top and a good amount of powdered sugar. Now when you do go ahead and make your pavlova, whatever color you decide to make it, whatever you decide to put on top, we would love to see what it looks like. Please go ahead and send us a picture of yours to our Instagram. We would love to see what flavors and colors you decide on making yours. And that is at FFB_blonde in the kitchen. Now last step is we're just going to add our raspberries. That one in the background escaped. And we're going to top this with some powdered sugar. And we're all done, but of course we're going to show you what it looks like inside. Also at the end of our video, I've included one of our mini pavlovas so that you can see what it looks like as well. For the mini pavlova, we cracked the top so that we could add the cream on the inside. This has been great fun. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment down below of what pavlova flavor you would make. And go ahead and click the notification bell to be notified of future videos.
Yours truly, Blonde in the Kitchen.